Welcome back, everybody, to the SFO Grimhammer Deathmaster Snikch campaign. For anyone new, these campaigns are intended to do away with the steamrolling of vanilla and turn the game into a proper Total War experience. In this one, we are using these SFO settings to do that. So we're doing things like reducing campaign movement and replenishment, slowing down technology experience gains, all kinds of different things. I go through the full list of those in more detail at the beginning of the campaign. And then where we left off, well, let me do a really quick recap here of the story of this campaign, which is we're slowly expanding through Cathay here. We've headed south down here with Deathmaster Snikch. We fought off an army of Cathay of the western provinces that came over around here last turn, I believe it was, or at least in the last episode. However, we are still kind of replenishing here. We're still kind of recovering because, again, replenishment is slower in this campaign than it is in vanilla. So it takes a couple turns to recover after you take a lot of casualties in battle. Anyway, so when we get a little bit more replenished, we may have to sit here for another, I think maybe actually we'll go into ambush stance. But still, we're probably going to have to protect Nongcheng here for a little bit because we do know that there's another army of Cathay floating around over here. And then we also defeated an army of Cathay, and then we sacked Mingzhu up here last turn, or again last episode. I can't remember if it was one or two. I think it was just last turn. Anyway, we also at the same time then got a rebellion that happened down here, and we couldn't get back. No, it was 2 turns ago up there because it was one turn for us to get even this far because our campaign movement is reduced so much, so we haven't been able to fight off that rebel army just yet, which is bad, because he's going to keep growing. So I think now we have our full movement here. I think I determined at the end of the last episode that we can indeed reach to launch this attack now. In fact, we have plenty of movement now. It's, for whatever reason, it was just slowing us down right there in this mountain pass. So that's good. We can, at the very least, go ahead and get these armies into position. It's not going to be an ambush battle because he's in that encampment stance, but even so, I think we still want to go ahead and launch this attack. We do have 40 units to his 14, even if ours are a little bit wounded. I still have to hope that, and of course almost all of these are worthless units, but even so, I have to hope that just through sheer quantity, we should be able to take him on. Plus, of course, we do have the advantage of the menace below. And I can actually also go ahead and try to do assault units here. So 60% chance. I think it's worth doing 374. Follower gained and success. That's good. Okay. So I'm glad I did that. It was worth 364 to get a level here. Now, I'm not going to assign the skill yet because I might end up moving him into an army, in which case I'd want to do the replenished troops. But for the most part, these shadow agents here, we want them to be field agents instead of using them in the battles. So let's go ahead now, launch this. We're at 59% movement left, so if he does retreat, we could even conceivably go after him. Let me just see here. How much... Well, he didn't exactly take a ton of damage from that assault troops, did he? That's alright. I still feel like we should be able to take this. And he is fighting it, okay. Pyrrhic victory, so we would definitely lose troops if we were to auto-resolve it. A lot of them, in fact. Wouldn't be the end of the world, obviously, to lose these some of these crappy units, but those of you familiar with the channel know I don't really ever do auto-resolves, so... We're going to go ahead and fight this one manually. Ooh. This looks interesting now. I don't know this. Is this an SFO thing? Because that battlefield looks completely unfamiliar to me. Well, it is what it is. We'll do the best we can. That's all we can ever do. He's got a little bit of cav, but if we can actually get him to send that cav ahead of everyone else, we could potentially shred them separate from the rest of his army. I guess it's really going to depend on what he decides to do. So I'm going to divide my my Night Runners here into, I think, 3 different strike teams. So we're going to make you strike team 5, 6, and 7, just to make it a little bit easier to control them once the battle gets going. For now, let's go ahead and put 5s here. What we really want to do is we really want... Wow, this is really narrow. This is not good. This battlefield is not a good one for us. But what we want to do is we want to get them coming towards our troops here. Back here, our visible troops. All of you guys. Why are you not visible? You're Ashen Triads. You are invisible. Okay, well in that case, let's put you in a fallback position here. The rest of you are all going to be visible. Yeah, let's get you a little bit behind the others. And then my 7s. I think we're just going to have to do overlap. We don't really have a whole heck of a lot of choice in the matter. So those Savage Orc Arrow Boys, let's see if they come towards us. They can't see any of our units. Let's see what happens here. If we have to go towards them, we will. But they shouldn't be able to shoot at us. I'm going to send him forward on his own. Actually, we can screw things up pretty effectively here now by doing this. We can do that a bunch more times even. Okay. We should be able to throw and shred. Okay, 5 is back. Go ahead and come back. 6 is back. 7's back. Okay. Now we got some of them chasing us. Let's go ahead and get you in on them. And the Ashen Triads as well. On those trolls. And now let's go ahead and get you guys moving forward as well, and you in the back here. Okay, so you... Okay, 5s, 6s, and 7s. We want to make sure you guys are not... Yeah, we're shredding those trolls. That's good. Okay, we got another one of these coming. Yeah, your job is to hold up those guys right there. We should be able to pretty effectively... Okay, I'll tell you what, here. You get in on them. You guys all pick a target here. Actually, over here. You guys try to fall back. You... on them. You on them. You on them. You can help out. You can help out. You. Okay. Well, I do want to make sure these trolls don't get back into it here. Yeah, you stay on them, actually. Okay, you guys. Let's go ahead and make sure that we completely shred. Man, there's just so much chaos and confusion going on here. We're doing okay, though. We're doing all right. You, Miss Master Assassin. We want to get you forward here. Yeah, you can help out up here. Most of the Skaven slaves I don't even care about. Let's get you guys up here. How are we doing right here? Okay, we're not doing great right here. We need to fall back right here. Come on. Let's do better than this, guys. Okay, let's get a warp bomb off. Never mind. Let's wait for the next batch of clan rats here. Or, unless I can do it on these clans. Where are they at? Go ahead and try it. Okay, that didn't work very well, but it's fine. Okay, over here. You, the warp grinders, you guys need to get back out. Never mind, you're broken. So are you guys. Okay. Alright, we definitely need to be helping out our front line a little bit here. We've got too much melee going on with our Night Runners. Okay, you guys. Let's try to get you all falling back a little bit. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get all of you guys up this way. You guys too. You are more expendable than my Night Runners are. Oh, you broke? Oh, you're up there too far ahead of everybody else. That's why. Okay, let's get you back. You. Okay, we want you guys to try to shoot from the flank over here. Try to shoot from the flank over here. Okay. I have to think that, boy, this turned into a real mess, that's for sure. But I have to think that in time, we should be okay here. We just have so many more numbers than they do. Okay, let's start. Instead of moving everybody in groups now, let's just make sure that everybody here has got an enemy that they're firing on. Let's get you trying to fire back there on them. You guys try to fire on them. You guys are fine right there. You guys try to fall back a little bit. Okay, you guys just keep pushing your way in here with these crappy Skaven slaves. Alright, we've got I cannot quite do the warp bomb over here, but I may be able to soon. Okay, you have recovered. Let's get you moving forward. Okay, we got one more of these. You know what we definitely need is we need somebody shooting those trolls. Okay, you right here. You guys get back into the fighting over here. Let me do this. There we go. That did some good damage there. That was pretty effective. Okay. Alright. Back here. You get forward. You kind of fall back a little bit. You're running away. You get back a little bit. You back a little bit. Okay, they're starting to be shaken right there. Let's go ahead and get you back into the action now as well. I think if I get you in on him, that'll work. You are not really accomplishing anything from melee or from range, so try to get in there in melee. You guys should be able to press in on them. You guys are doing much better now. You guys need to get back into the fight. Over here, maybe. Yeah, you guys get... okay, they're starting to break. They're starting to break everywhere. Just him now. Let's get you forward. Okay, victory. Do we have any chance? I have a feeling we have 0 chance of killing that enemy lord. But I'm going to try to do as much damage as possible to him. Okay, all of the Night Runners now. You guys stop. All of you guys, you're just going to get in the way. You stop. 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 Okay. Enemy lore. Okay, not you. I didn't tell you to stop. Oh, you're shooting. Okay. Yeah, I didn't tell you to stop. And you guys right here. You just try to slow them down for a moment. I think we've taken care of their army well enough that I can live with it if he gets away, which he almost certainly will do. We do still want you guys to continue on after him, however. Their army is going to survive, but it will have taken quite a lot of damage. You look like you're catching up, but I don't think you're going to do very much damage here. Can you do your debuff on him? Wow, you're too far away, it looks like. Okay. Alright, he's at 36, 30. Oh, he's slowly taking a little damage. Okay, my lord just decided to stop. He's done. He's had enough. Insane. Oh yeah, this guy did too. He stopped all the way back here. He decided that he was tired of my orders as well. All right, in battle. Well, I just noticed that I lost at least one of my units of Night Runners, which is unfortunate, but I'm not going to worry about it too terribly much. May have lost 2 of them. But it's not like these guys. Yep, we lost 2 of them. They're pretty easily replaceable, of course. But yeah, that's the problem. These units are. I'm very, very unimpressed with Night Runners in SFO. Maybe it's like that in vanilla as well, because it has been a while since I played Eshin, and if I play the other Skaven, I don't really use Night Runners very much, but I really thought they would do more damage. I know they're fragile. I thought they would do damage faster than what they're doing here, particularly with Clan Eshin and the bonuses that Clan Eshin provides to them, but anyway, it is what it is. Certainly, we can see that they don't hold up very well against even crappy melee units. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the money, I think. Yeah, gotta take the money. Like I said, his army did survive, but I think we have enough movement to pursue him. Rival Hide Talisman. This affects all enemies within 40 meters. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll give it to him. Oh, no, he's already got a talisman. Okay, we'll give it to maybe one of our chieftain here. You can have it. Okay. Ancillaries. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we did gain 1 rank. Let's go ahead and...
That is good, good!
Wait a minute, let me find where that rank is. Oh, no, that's the Shadow Agent who got the rank. Okay, I'm not... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's move him into this army now.
I see.
Oh, he can't. He doesn't have any movement, of course, because he's... Yeah, let's do the replenish troops. Okay, because he did an action this turn. Okay, so if I move you now into... Oh, I can't. I forgot this is a change that SFO makes. You have to have some movement range left in order to change your stance, which makes sense. I'm certainly okay with that, but I did forget about it. So now that means, do we do this attack? I'm pretty sure we do. It might even end up being an ambush. We're just going to have to be careful about trying to not to lose any more units here. You do not have a level to apply. It is an ambush. It's a close victory. Let's go ahead and take a look at it here. It's another one of these ridiculous ambush battles where you can only attack from one side. It's just so stupid, game. Okay, so I think... Obviously, the priority has got to be to shred those trolls right away and the cavalry. We should be able to. I am going to have some of these most beaten up units, though. I'm going to hold them back just a little bit. So, 57, 57, 64. Yeah, you guys. You're my 9. You're back here. Now everybody else, get in position here to shred. Shred those trolls. Our Eshin triads, we're going to have them run forward. Let's actually put them here. And you as well. And then you 3... on a wider front, you need to try to occupy all those guys. And then you 3, I want you all firing from the flank over here. You guys can get back a little bit. Okay, so you and you. And all of you, actually, you know what? I shouldn't need to even select these guys. Okay, you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. You go ahead and move forward. You move forward. You move forward. Okay, the cavalry over here is going to be a problem. Dagnabbit. 9s, you get on them over here. You guys turn and shoot at them. Okay, let's get you on the cav as well. You know what? You can do that. You as well. Okay, let's get you flanking. Alright, where's my you? Just want to make sure that you hold up. You're the linchpin here. Just need to make sure you stay okay. Our clan rats back here sort of serve their purpose, but they are about to break. Okay, I have to just think we can overwhelm those, the cavalry over here. Okay, let's go ahead and focus on taking them out. You keep on them. You help on him. Okay, right over here. Let's go ahead and do this now. Yeah, you are doing a good job over here. Okay, and then you can get in on him over here. Okay, you guys help out right there. Okay, this is good. Did we run out of... Oh, we ran out of ammo over here. That's interesting. Okay, guys, this is... I can't believe we've not taken them out yet. Really, guys? Not able to do any better than that to those orcs. To those orc big boy biggins. That's why they're biggins. Okay, it is what it is. Over here, we've got them in pretty bad shape. Let's get you hitting them from behind. Okay, over here, I just need to make sure. Okay, they're broken. That's good.
Yes, yes. Our tail's yours. Night runners.
You guys get back over here. All right, all of you. What are you all doing here? On them, please. Let's go ahead and also get a charge in this direction on these guys. And then you are fighting him. Okay, they're about to break, I think. This should pretty much do it. I'm pretty sure he'll break here in a moment as well. Well, I got to give them credit. These greenskins have definitely held up longer than I expected them to. Broken, shattered, there we go. Good enough? Oh, no, actually, not good enough. We want him dead if at all possible. You stay on him. Okay, those of you who don't have... Those of you who are out of ammo, you get out of there. But those of you who do have ammo should be... Come on, he's only got 628 left. Come on, guys, we can do this. Oh, he's down to 66. There we go, okay. Thank goodness. All right, good enough. All right, that was a little bit better. We did still take a little bit in the way of casualties, but didn't lose any units, and the guys who were already fairly well beaten up didn't take too much more. We get another 1,600 in treasury out of it. Our food situation is looking better and better. And we got ourselves a rank, so that's good.
Gracie has ordered their release.
Okay, and a dragon helm. Alright, time to take a look here at...
Stink of command.
Oh, and you can get all the way back into Kunlun. Very nice,
position.
okay. Considering these two armies started right next to each other over here, it's amazing how much farther this one army was able to move than the other one. I can at least put him in channeling stance. And then you get your level up. Ancient Cunning. Works for me. And I could even do some recruiting, but I need to think about what we want to do from an army perspective before I do any more recruiting, because these Night Runners are not cutting it. The Night Runner Slingers are probably okay, but I almost am thinking about getting rid of this army completely. Now, I guess it's better to have two armies for maneuverability purposes, I guess. We can just barely afford it. All right, let's take a look at our settlements here. We can now afford this. Village of the Moon. We can afford this. I can afford this, I just am not sure if I want to right now. Down here, however, okay, one more turn, I need 3,000 to be able to level this up. And you're already building everything. Village of the Moon. How critical is it that we build this. I think we need the money more than we need the additional level of garrison here. Okay, this right here. Jade Wind Mountain. I am going to, instead of building this, I'm going to switch you over to a garrison building. That's probably what I intended to do all along. I don't necessarily want to do it right now because the food is good and you're not in any danger as long as Okeer doesn't declare war on us. So I'm going to leave it the way it is right now, but I'm not going to bother upgrading it because we are eventually going to switch it over. Okay. Well, that then means that maybe we do go ahead and do this. You are a little bit more in the line of fire. Jingpo is good. Jingpo's got the 3rd level of garrison. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay. And Kunlun, you are almost done with your garrison upgrade. We still have 5,000. Can we do any recruiting of heroes? We cannot. Nope. Okay. I do need to get... Where's the assassin building? I probably built it, recruited some assassins, and then demolished it. Celestial Monastery, you're looking good. Size 20 garrison. Yeah, that's excellent. And Jiangxi here, you... Like I said, I need 3,000 to level you up. Which we will be able to do next turn. And you're already doing everything. Okay, so here's the next question.
Deathmaster Snikch.
Do I stay inside the settlement for his replenishing, or do I... Let's see how much difference it makes when we come out and get an ambush stance. So this is 15 per turn inside the settlement. And if I pull him out... Come on, game. Let me... Thank you. If I pull him out and put him in ambush stance...
Sneak.
He's only getting 10. It's quite a bit slower. 33% slower.
Next in line.
Okay, we're going to go one more turn inside, at least one more turn inside the settlement. I could conceivably get rid of my Regiment of Renown here. But I think it's more important to just make sure that we hang on to this. So let's go ahead and get you into the army. How are we doing here on... we're 3 turns away from getting another scheme, and we are 4 turns away from getting a clan contract. Okay. Our food situation's looking okay, but not spectacular. Alright, so we just need... And you. Did I move you yet? No. Let's get you headed over this way. I want to see where that army is. There it is. Okay. Ooh, there's 2 armies. That's not good. Okay. That's pretty risky now.
I am no slave.
And they can move really pretty far.
Interference will cost you dearly.
Level 8. I don't think he's going to be able to move and lay siege this turn.
I bow.
But obviously the 2 armies together are definitely going to be a problem for us, and we're 3 turns away from having the walls building here built. Yikes. Okay, well, I'm glad then that I didn't disband the clan Vulcan tail lashers here. But I'm now back to thinking I probably should try to do an ambush here.
Time to move. Shadows hide. Yes.
If I move to, say, here... From right here, I should be close enough to get the garrison in on the action.
I am no slave.
Okay, let's see what happens. Boy, this is going to be interesting. I could even consider using some of our money to recruit another lord down here. I better not, though. Our money situation, we're already in the negatives. Okay, yeah, we're gonna rely on Snikch here to be able to outmaneuver and take on both of these armies. He's still recruiting into this one, but he's going to be at 20 next turn. And this guy's at 16. So they're going to have 36 units over here. That's going to be ugly. Okay, it is what it is. We'll do the best that we can, and I think I've already done everything I need to do with the settlements. So we'll go ahead and leave it at that. There's no rights to do. 17 turns away from having our research done. We definitely need to do something to improve our research. And yeah, we've got some quest battles here that we need to do, but we're not in any position to do that. Let's check our diplomacy out and then end our turn. We're at 108, which is the weakest of any of the Skaven. That's unfortunate. But we're actually doing better now than northern provinces, so that's good. And even the western provinces are not... They're not that much stronger than we are. They're not so much stronger than we are that I'm freaking out about it. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. The one thing we definitely cannot afford is another war. Okay, here he comes. Okay, he's not moving towards us. That's very curious. Very curious indeed. Is it because now that we're hidden from him, he thinks he doesn't need to defend his cities over here? Possibly? And he's not interested in an offensive against us? Okay, the Beastmen are now headed back over towards Lokir after all. Last episode, they were moving westward. Now they've changed direction, okay. Whatever, as long as they don't start raiding our territory, I'm okay with it. Eshin Sorcerer is back. Others search for the Nemesis Crown. Yeah, we're just not in any position to do that game, obviously. Okay, we got our buildings constructed. Our population surplus. First things first, we know that we want to... Ooh. Hello. He's 2 turns away from a rebellion here. This is -6 control. Is there anything we can do to improve the control? Yes, this right here. He's probably okay, even if there is a rebellion, but we need an army down there to deal with it.
Bow to me.
Which pretty much means you. Well, or maybe you. Could you get there in 2 turns? How far can you get in 2 turns? Not...
Strike forth.
Yeah, you can get there in 2 turns. Okay. Good enough. All right. We're going to race you down this direction.
Move your tails.
Of course, you're really not strong enough to take on much of a rebel army anyway. So that's obviously a concern. The main #1 priority's got to be to actually stop the rebellion from happening, which he should be able to do if he gets down here Yeah, I think if he comes down and gets inside the settlement, that'll be enough to stop the rebellion from happening. Okay, meanwhile, you... Let's go ahead and make sure we just keep visibility up here so we know if we're going to be invaded up here. It says he's recruiting, but he's not doing it very quickly, that's for sure. And so I think maybe what we'll do is we'll get you
On your paws.
headed down this way as well. Let's move you to here. You can actually park inside the settlement for the time being. That'll provide a nice little +5, I think, to the public order in this province. Yep. So that'll help out. Okay. Money-wise, we're looking bad again. I need to try to find this army over here. If I can select you properly, yeah, I need to try to find this army over here. There it is. Okay. This is telling me that they're not prepared to make an attack on us up here, which means I can now move down to Shyama's Rest. And I think I even probably want to get... This might be the time to get rid of this Regiment of Renown and get my Eshin Sorcerer back into this army. If I were to move in regular stance, I cannot quite reach. But I want to stay in... Okay, I'm going to have to not have any replenishment for a turn. I'm going to disband you. I'm going to accept not having replenished for one turn so that... No. No, I don't want to do that because that garrison in a non-ambush battle, I think we want to be at full strength to fight that garrison. So I'm going to move you to here.
Go. Yes.
So you're still replenishing. We're going to move the Eshin Sorcerer into the army.
Sneak.
I don't know. I probably can win that without losing any units. The problem is I would be so badly weakened, I would be very vulnerable to attack by this guy. I think we're going to wait one turn for a little bit more replenishment, and also to see what this army does. And in the meantime, we are also still building up our defenses here. I'm okay with that. I think we're done with another turn. Let me just make sure I've done everybody here. So Snikch, Shadow Agent, Pestilich, Toxidin, and back to Snikch. Okay, so we're okay with our armies and heroes. Our settlements, you're good. Okay, right here. Is there any value in this? A little bit more money per turn. A little bit more trade. It only costs 500. How much are we getting in trade? 422. Yeah, I guess it's probably worth it. Okay. And then, yeah, we just need to wait for you to level up. And when you do, we're going to need 1,000 for that and 4,000 for that. Okay, well, we'll do what we can. Maybe we'll fight some battles. All right, I think... Check diplomacy and end our turn again. Okay. Let's do it. 2 turns away from another scheme. Okay, northern provinces. He is coming at us again, isn't he? Western provinces, you Okay. Yet, unfortunately, you're still too close. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, well, we've got to focus on beating his armies before we worry about taking more settlements right now. And I now understand better why Northern Provinces moved his army out of Mingzhu, because he probably saw that he was about to get attacked by Lokir. So that army that he moved out there, that Jingwei Puyang, anyway, I don't think that that army is strong enough to take any of our settlements. Okay, you guys, that's good. You're out of my territory now. We like that. Don't really love those wood elves being there, however. Okay. What just happened up there in the northern provinces? Okay. Imminent rebellion. Well, we'll deal with that in a second. Factions encountered. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. An army, was it USAC? Yeah, USAC has an army right here. Oh, they took it. Very interesting. Okay. So this now belongs to the Norskins. Interesting. Yeah, that army's not strong enough to worry about. Okay, let's take a look here. Are they... Village is at war with Northern Provinces, I think, right? He's got 7 settlements, but he's not super strong. He is at war with Lokir, us, and Village, and USAC. Okay. The Western Provinces are only at war with us and Lokir, and unfortunately we're kind of in between them. The Dissenter Lords of Zinshin here, of Jinshin, are at war with Greasus and us and Grimgor, so they're not going to be long for this world. Okay. We can deal with this. It's all very stressful, but we can deal with it. Alright, so right here, you. Obviously, you can make it into Jiangxi. You could also make it there, and if we do that, this would stop them from having a rebellion. I don't really want a rebellion right now. Okay.
Bring pain.
So there we go. +6 per turn. That's good. I will definitely take that. And then food-wise, ooh, this is bad. Why did we lose food? It says we've got +5, but we were at 67%, and now we're down to 60%, and I haven't done anything that takes food. How did that happen? How did I lose food? I'm very perplexed by that. Alright, so you right here. I could ambush you if I can reach you. I cannot reach you, so never mind. You look like you're determined to come over here.
No one's slave.
Snikch, yes.
And if you're going to come over here, then we will be ready for you. This garrison cannot handle it on its own, but in one more turn he will be able to. We could also do this. This food generation is pretty important. We need that. This one is less impactful, so I'm not going to do that one just yet. Oh, wait a minute. I'm 1 turn away from scheme. 2 turns away? Yeah, 2 turns away from a clan contract. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and move you back to here. And hope that he comes over here and we can ambush him. That would be nice. That would be just lovely. Now you... This other army moved... I forget exactly where it moved now. Okay, we've kind of lost track of it. It's okay. Your main job is to keep eyes on... Oh, there they are. Okay, yeah, that's where they went. Okay, no, this is the same situation that we had 2 turns ago, where I just wanted to make sure that they can't get both of these armies over here attacking us together. At least we've got the walls, and our garrison is about to become 4 units stronger, although 4 relatively weak units. Definitely not a strong garrison. But, you know, we are Skaven, so what can you say? Okay. Meanwhile, you're good. You're good. I'm going to leave that right there for now. The question then is, or do I want to allow the rebellion? Maybe I move you...
I am warlord.
Now, I need to move you back up here, because there's always a chance
Guide us, Horned One.
that they might come into our territory and start raiding us, or that another invasion that we can't see just yet might come over this way. Meanwhile,
Sneaky infiltrator.
assault unit's definitely not worth it. You just stay here and keep an eye on them for now. Is that everybody? Toxidin, Snikch, Pestilikich, Agent Absit, and Shadow Agent Trab Cankard. That's everybody. And obviously our settlements, we can't afford anything else. Our rights. We could do this. In fact, this is a good time for it. Gives us a little bit of control, which we need. Gives us food, which we need. Gives us growth, which sounds good. We're not doing any recruiting right now, but everything else is good for us. And, of course, most importantly, it's free. Okay, that should help our food situation, should help our public order right here. Just in the nick of time. Okay, let's check our diplomacy out. Okay, I'm going to need death runners at some point. So I want to actually, before I end my turn, I do want to think about how I'm going to do that. I already have access to them. Where is this building at? It's in Village of the Moon. Oh, yeah. I just looked right at it. Okay. All right, yeah. So this is good. Death Runners are... Wait a minute. Death Runners are 250 per turn compared to our Gutter Runners, which are 187. Now, these are 140 models in a unit versus 120. Okay, yeah, that's better, obviously. Their melee attack is 40, melee defense 30. Versus 40 and 25. They're really not all that much better, are they? Their missile strength here is 36 versus... Oh, these guys don't have any missiles at all. That's right, okay. I don't know, I might... Black 13 Death Runners. 60 and 25. But they're very expensive, and there's only 13 per unit. We'll mess around with them when we have the luxury, but we don't currently have the luxury. And then these Night Runners. Yeah, these Night Runners, their melee defense is just so weak. Okay, alright, I think then we are going to go ahead and end this turn. This probably is going to be the last end turn for this episode. Don't think I did check my diplomacy, or maybe I did. I don't know. Those of you who have been with me for a while know I'm pretty obsessive compulsive about my diplomacy. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn here. We're going to get a scheme available. We got Ambuscator with Snikch, which is always very good. Okay, he is not coming our way. He is coming our way. And neither one of them are in march stance. Oh, they pulled Snikch out of ambush stance. Come on, they were a million miles away and he had 100%. It's annoying. And he's Snikch. He's literally one of the 2 or 3 best legendary lords in the entire game at ambushing. And they pulled him out of ambush stance from a million miles away. It's very frustrating. Okay, the center lords are still hanging around. And there's USAC. Okay. Ambush success chance and defense chance. Very good. Creator, that's always good. Ambush foiled. Doesn't make any sense to me, game, but whatever. Alright. Western provinces have a new enemy. That's good. The Chaos Dwarfs. And the northern provinces as well. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. Alright, I think we're going to end up having to leave it there, because I'm going to probably want to start the next episode with a battle here. Because they're not in march stance, but we should be able to ambush them anyway, with our very high ambush chance. And if I can take out one army at a time, it would be worth suffering some casualties in the process to do so. We definitely need the money as well. We have at least gotten the public order there under control. We're doing okay. Our money situation is still continuing to be the biggest problem. We do have a scheme as well. Now, scheme-wise, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save it for the next episode. But I'm looking at probably wanting to do the small heist. But I could do troublemaker, which would apply a leadership penalty here.
Will cost you dearly.
I doubt if it's necessary, honestly. I think this army,
Yes.
that army should be able to beat one of those 2 armies, and I'll just keep repeating it several times until we get an ambush if necessary. Okay. Alright, I think we've got a plan. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.